He wants to protect her from pain.
But he ends up hurting her because he's mentally broken. He can't express his feelings, so he watches her from afar. It was clear he was talking about Lauren. That post was from a year ago. Stephen had been Lauren's neighbor for 3 or 4 years. He had been watching her the entire time. She had no idea. Stephen was arrested immediately. He was officially charged with Lauren's murder. DNA tests confirmed it. The torso and remains they found belonged to Lauren. They determined she had been killed 4 days before her body was found. On August 6th, the funeral was held for Lauren. It was in the church where she grew up. Her coffin was small, because they only found part of her body, just the torso and a few remains. You're probably wondering now, who is Stephen? And why did he do all of this? Stephen Mark McDaniel was born on September 9th, 1985. He was around 26 years old when he committed the crime, just 1 year younger than Lauren. His childhood was very normal. He lived with his parents and sister. He was very smart, obsessed with cleanliness, and extremely organized, despite looking messy and unkempt. He loved puzzles and mysteries, and he was a big fan of Lord of the Rings. In 2004, he graduated from high school and earned a scholarship to study law because of his excellent grades. But socially, he was isolated. He didn't have many friends and rarely hung out with anyone. He didn't drink alcohol and dreamed of writing a novel someday. He loved criminal law and hoped to become a federal judge. All this, and he was a murderer. In 2008, he met the love of his life, Lauren. They were both in law school. She was popular, social, and successful. She was the president of several student organizations. Stephen, on the other hand, was invisible. No one knew or noticed him. But he was obsessed with her. He approached her multiple times, asking to hang out. She always politely declined. She told him clearly that she was in a serious relationship. That should have been the end of it. But for Stephen, that's when his obsession began. He started stalking her. A few days after his arrest, inside the interrogation room, Stephen confessed everything. He said he had made a copy of Lauren's apartment key. He had broken into her place several times before. He watched her while she slept without her even knowing. One time she was awake, so he couldn't go in. So he taped a camera to a long stick, about 2 meters, and lifted it from the ground floor to her window to spy on her. Investigators later found this footage. It was recorded the day before Lauren was unalived. The same day she sent that chilling message to David saying someone was in her apartment. She was right, Stephen was watching her. The next day, Stephen entered her apartment while she was sleeping. He sat at the edge of her bed. Suddenly, Lauren woke up and found a masked man next to her. She told him, terrified, get out of here!" Instead of leaving, he jumped on her and grabbed her by the neck. She resisted, fighting him with everything she had. She ended up on the floor, her legs stuck under the bed, her upper